Essential films that go behind the scenes of Hollywood. The annals of the entertainment industry are so profoundly rich that cinematic representations have endeavored to capture the intricate spectacles that unfold behind the curtains, spectacles that frequently surpass the visual narratives presented to the audience, who, if not Hollywood, is more qualified to unravel the tales of Tinseltown? Embark on a journey through the quintessential films that offer the most captivating, and only mildly prejudiced, portrayal of the true essence of Hollywood. Singin' in the Rain, 1952. Gene Kelly embodies a celebrated silent film luminary, initially carving his path as a tap dancer and stunt performer, while Debbie Reynolds portrays a chorus girl who seizes her monumental opportunity in the advent of talkies. This film stands as a heartfelt homage to the Hollywood musical, exemplifying its pinnacle, and also functions as a nostalgic chronicle of a bygone Hollywood era. Saving Mr. Banks, 2013. This historical drama excavates the narrative of Walt Disney's relentless pursuit, embodied by Tom Hanks, to transform the cherished tale of Mary Poppins into a 1964 live-action musical extravaganza. The film intricately details how Disney endeavored to secure the rights by persistently wooing and emotionally maneuvering the initially resistant author, P.L. Travers, portrayed by Emma Thompson, to sanction his rendition of her creation. Ed Wood, 1994. Tim Burton helmed this whimsical yet poignant biographical film centered around the idiosyncratic and eventually iconic filmmaker Ed Wood, whose grand aspirations were often hindered by a conspicuous absence of the requisite talent. The Disaster Artist, 2017. This uproarious biographical film, featuring James Franco as the enigmatic actor-director Tommy Wiseau, chronicles the enigmatic saga of how The Room, widely regarded as one of the most inept cinematic endeavors, came into existence. It pays homage to the film's cult status, a phenomenon that reverberates through Hollywood with regular screenings where aficionados recite the dialogue verbatim. Adaptation, 2002. Penned by Charlie Kaufman and helmed by Spike Jonze, adaptation serves as an ode to Hollywood scribes, chronicling the tumultuous journey of a beleaguered screenwriter, portrayed by Nicolas Cage, as he struggles in vain to transmute Susan Orlean's The Orchid Thief into a cinematic masterpiece. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019. Quentin Tarantino's inventive reimagining of Hollywood in 1969, a time when the malevolent Manson family lurked ominously, undoubtedly secures its spot on this list. The narrative revolves around two comrades, a fading TV Western icon and his stalwart stunt double, a war veteran adept in hand-to-hand combat. Sunset Boulevard, 1950. This noir film offers a jaded perspective on Hollywood, centering on a washed-up screenwriter, portrayed by William Holden, who encounters a forgotten silent film star, played by Gloria Swanson. She enlists him to rework a screenplay for her comeback. The movie showcases the Hollywood Hills, studio backlots, and luxurious residences, featuring cameos from luminaries such as Buster Keaton and Cecil B. DeMille, immortalized by the line, "All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up." Dolomite Is My Name, 2019. This electrifying film pays homage to the trailblazing blaxploitation icon Rudy Ray Moore and his revolutionary kung fu action persona, Dolomite, vividly brought to life by Eddie Murphy. The Aviator, 2004. Leonardo DiCaprio embodies the idiosyncratic tycoon Howard Hughes in this Martin Scorsese-directed biographical film. The narrative delves into the life of Hughes, an aviation trailblazer and filmmaker, best known for directing the 1930 epic Hell's Angels. The movie intricately explores Hughes' struggles with obsessive-compulsive disorder and his intricate relationship with Katharine Hepburn. Pain and Glory, 2019. Renowned Spanish director Pedro Almodóvar cast Antonio Banderas to portray a fictionalized version of himself, an ailing, melancholic filmmaker reflecting on his life and career. The story follows this aging auteur as he navigates the re-release of one of his early works, delving into his past to understand the journey that has led him to his current state. Mulholland Drive, 2001. If you can navigate the unsettling plunge into David Lynch's psyche, this film is hailed as one of the most profound explorations of Hollywood ever created. You feel the history of Hollywood in that road, Lynch remarked about the eponymous street. Naomi Watts portrays an aspiring actress struggling to carve out her niche in an industry teeming with women who uncannily resemble her. Hollywoodland, 2006. Adrian Brody portrays a sleuth delving into the enigmatic demise of real-life actor George Reeves, brought to life by Ben Affleck, the famed star of the 1952 television series Adventures of Superman. As the detective navigates this perilous investigation, he becomes entangled in a deceitful web involving the wife of powerful studio executive Eddie Mannix, portrayed by Diane Lane. Gods and Monsters, 1998. This 1950s set drama features Ian McKellen as James Whale, the visionary behind the 1930s horror masterpieces Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. The narrative delves into Whale's final days, highlighting his life with a disapproving housemaid who condemned his homosexuality and his burgeoning friendship with a striking gardener, portrayed by Brendan Fraser. The Artist, 2011. This French comedy drama, reminiscent of a black and white partoki, chronicles the tale of a narcissistic film star who forges a connection with a burgeoning young actress during the silent era of Hollywood. Chaplin, 1992. Despite its box office failure, this film about one of Hollywood's earliest superstars is anchored by Robert Downey Jr.'s compelling portrayal of Charlie Chaplin. The narrative chronicles Chaplin's odyssey from a destitute childhood to global acclaim, highlighting his remarkable ascent in the world of cinema. La La Land, 2016. Set against the backdrop of Los Angeles, this tale follows a jazz pianist who becomes enamored with an aspiring actress. However, as their careers ascend, their individual passions and professional triumphs create a rift, challenging their romantic bond. Barton Fink, 1991. This Coen brothers film, set in 1941, chronicles the journey of the deluded New York playwright Barton Fink, portrayed by John Turturro, as he ventures to Los Angeles to pursue a career as a screenwriter. Fink grapples with maintaining his perceived artistic integrity while confronting the harrowing realities of Hollywood. Hail, Caesar! 2016. It's fascinating to observe how the Coen brothers' depiction of Hollywood evolved from the Golden Age in Barton Fink to the McCarthy era. This film portrays a day in the life of a fictionalized version of the notorious film producer and fixer Eddie Mannix, played by Josh Brolin, as he struggles to maintain order at Capitol Pictures. Boogie Nights, 1997. The adult film sector undeniably forms a part of the broader cinematic realm. Paul Thomas Anderson provides an uncommon glimpse into its behind-the-scenes turmoil. Mark Wahlberg stars as a high school dropout who becomes ensnared in his alter ego, navigating through a maelstrom of drugs, homicide, and the challenges of surpassing one's zenith. Hitchcock, 2012. Peering behind Hollywood's facade requires scrutinizing one of its most renowned directors. In this biographical film, Anthony Hopkins portrays Alfred Hitchcock as he collaborates with his wife, Alma Reville, Helen Mirren, during the production of his 1959 horror masterpiece Psycho. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that this film faced criticism for its omission of Hitchcock's alleged habitual sexual harassment of his leading actresses. The Player, 1992. Among the finest Hollywood satires, this film features Tim Robbins as a studio executive who wields considerable influence over the annual film slate. However, his dominance is threatened when a promising new story executive joins the ranks, challenging his authority. The Bad and the Beautiful, 1952. Spanning an 18-year timeline from 1934 to 1952, this melodrama chronicles the ascent of a film producer who climbs from destitution to opulence by exploiting and manipulating various individuals. However, he soon discovers that he must rely on those he has previously wronged to maintain his position. Bowfinger, 1999. This uproarious film, penned by and starring Steve Martin, chronicles the misadventures of an inept filmmaker who, after failing to secure a major star, Eddie Murphy, for his low-budget movie, resorts to clandestinely filming around the unwitting celebrity. Somewhere, 2010. Hailing from cinematic royalty, Sofia Coppola delves into the tale of a moderately famous yet profoundly discontented movie star, portrayed by Stephen Dorff. The narrative revolves around his relationship with his daughter, played by Elle Fanning, who serves as the sole source of vitality in his otherwise lackluster existence. S.O.B., 1981. This satire draws inspiration from the real-life relationship between star Julie Andrews and director and husband, Blake Edwards, especially after their 1970 flop Darling Lily, aimed at dismantling her good girl image. The film, however, revolves around a despondent film producer who decides to create a softcore porn musical, compelling his actress wife, portrayed by Andrews, to bare her breasts on screen. The Big Picture, 1989. Kevin Bacon stars as an aspiring filmmaker who, intoxicated by the euphoria of winning an award for his short film, naively believes he is prepared to conquer Hollywood. In his quest for success, he abandons his principles, leading to a satirical narrative that reveals an underlying truth about the industry. Sullivan's Travels, 1941. This comedy lampoons the Hollywood elite by following a celebrated filmmaker who yearns to create socially significant dramas instead of his usual lighthearted comedies. Determined to understand the plight of the downtrodden, he embarks on a journey to meet America's depressed, unemployed, and unglamorous individuals. Hollywood Shuffle, 1987. This highly engaging film by Robert Townsend features Townsend himself, portraying various vignettes inspired by his own experiences as a black actor striving to succeed in Hollywood. The narrative highlights his frequent typecasting into stereotypical roles, providing a candid look at the industry's challenges. State and Maine, 2000. David Mamet's vastly underrated and comical film portrays a major Hollywood production encountering significant challenges when it is compelled to move to a small town. The narrative offers a highly engaging glimpse into the drama and conflicts that arise among the cast and crew during the actual filmmaking process.